Whoever you are, collective, you are about to embark on a totally new journey. Some type of journey where Spirit wants you to act on your decisions. They want you to fulfill your own cup and stop pouring into all these irregular people because these people are so unbalanced and they're not ready for the gifts that you actually hold. They're not ready to awaken to their own gifts. So it's like pouring into an empty vessel, is what they're telling me. Besides that, your leadership and your journey isn't just about saving those others, but it's about saving yourself. And because you come so far with balancing your yin and your yang, they foresee greater things for you. And in fact, I see you as a leader, and I feel like your new journey right now is truly going to be an overseer of those who don't awaken. I feel like you're about to go on a different type of quest in life and in spirit because something about your dreams, like you're a dream catcher, you have the ability to change what people see and also awaken them. But even if they can't be fully submersed in the powers that were given to them by the most highest God, you are a mastery of intergalactic things. So you have all of these different possibilities and missions that you can foresee for others. Like you can assign them exactly what it is that they can do or that they will be doing in the new world. I feel like you're going to lead a new world is what's is coming slowly, but it's coming. And I think spirit wants you to act on being ready, being ready because whatever this is way bigger than you've ever imagined, or you knew that this was coming and you just had to get ready. And I felt like while you were getting ready, you definitely had to accept your light side and your dark side. And I believe you two are as one now. And so you're definitely balanced. They want you to pay attention to your visions, to your dreams, and to the things that you see around you because there's a lot of different incoming messages. And I feel like they're saying you're the equalizer, which means you hold the power. The power is within you. You hold the powers to control what's coming next. And yes, they did say control. So in the next world that you're going to be leading in, you're going to have the control. You're going to have the power. The people will be led by you. This is what it is. And I feel like I want to say we're going to be leading some zombies because I did say these people weren't truly awakened to their powers and you didn't want to leave them in the old world. So I think that you're going to lead them to another world. I can't say the new world because I feel like something broke off in here where they had to separate the worlds and you get to lead this world apparently because you're the one who has enough heart and compassion for these type of people to bring them to a different spot. But right now I feel like you're giving a lot of people some type of different anxieties because of how well you nurture them and how well I feel like yeah, something with nurturing and anxiety and this specific world of people, how you are working on them, working with them, working through them, some type of magic that you have that balances their characteristics out and you make them see something different in the light. But because they're not truly in tuned with their highest self, they cannot go to this other world. So spirit is wanting you to act on, more like answer the call. I don't know, the connection, something with be fearless, have the courage, because this world is going to bring bliss to you because this is something you're happy about doing. So I feel like in an analogy sense, like if you were a psychiatrist, psychology, something like that, you have the ability to take broken um, humans and put them back together. But because they don't have the full connection, you have the courage to work with this specific group of people, and they listen to you, and they definitely make a connection with you, and they follow your lead, and you have that type of these abilities to change what they see. And exactly like I'm saying, it may be sorcery to some, but for you it is spiritual medicine. And that's what I'm hearing. So with everything that's happening right now, I feel like even with all your powers, the connection to source that you have right now is definitely giving you a big fortunate situation where you're going to enjoy what you do. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune and Abracadabra came out. So I felt like whatever you did, you magically made this thing happen for you to benefit yourself and others. But with the guides that were coming in, we're saying basically, this is, your purpose. This is where you're supposed to be, because you know how to tame the demons. You know how to tame that energy that gets a little bit unleashed and could be overpowering sometimes. You have that animal spirit on you. You have that calling on you. You bring bliss to the animalistic sides of people. And an eagle, it could be significant. An owl could be significant. A lion, of course. And I feel like you're going to bring them into this new world, and you're going to, train this new world how to tap into their abilities. There's going to be some interesting there's going to be some interesting characters, I want to say, in this new world. Not all may be of human descent. Some could be half hybrid. Some could be half animal. I don't know. Something just came out like that. I feel like this interesting I don't know. The powers that you're about to receive from the Most High is definitely going to be a very intergalactic cosmic moment for you, because you're the confirmation 1111. Okay, good. Yeah, you're about to really be out here hypnotizing, mesmerizing, giving people the business. Like, I feel like your voice and anything else that you do, that anything that you make, whether it's herbal or not, so whatever you do to calm these people are going to be the connection for them. They're going to have like a moment where I just feel like your presence, maybe that's it, your presence, your spiritual presence is giving off this energy where everyone is completely mesmerized by you. Like, they can't understand how it is that you have so much control over them. Like, you're going to be able to, your powers are just that deep. Whatever it is that you have, I can't explain it right now. It's on the tip of my fucking tongue. But you have intergalactic powers. You have the magic wands. You have all this stuff going on where people just get lost in your spirit. Like, you're like this to them. And whenever you're present, they're blissful. They're happy. They'll follow you anywhere. So definitely you're leading a pact. You're leading a pact. And yes, you're getting your own world. So, and yeah, confirmation. I got this like 3-4 times where we go. And don't worry, it will be abundant. Hawk could be significant. We got the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Moon. Like I said, you're about to be handed something, and something is going to totally give you all the powers to complete a mission, to teach, to educate, and to treat. Because I feel like maybe these people weren't able to ever tap in because they lack something over in this world, and the disconnect and the connection with you is more so powerful. And again, like I said, you are going to lead that new world. And whoever this message is for, I hope it finds you, because believe me when I say this, This is not one of my normal messages, but this one was very heavily felt even overnight. I just felt like whatever this is, it has to happen. And I think this is where the separation begins. Yeah, this is where the separation begins. I feel like you're going to have to trust the journey, because at the end of the day, we do know there are people out there that just really never connected in this world. You know, they suffer from some type of mental illness. They struggled, you know, with the different types of addiction. They never knew what the balance were. But because you have all this wisdom and you know how to create a diversion between the two and make it make sense, and because you hold that power, because you have that knowledge, because you know exactly what it is they need, you are the descendant and the freaking leader of that new world because of your the way that you were able to master different type of magic, master different type of worldly things. You know, you were very in tune to the world that you lived in, and you were very in tune into the cosmos. And then it's like your ancestors just said, hey, this is the person that we would put in charge of this. And, you know, like I said, confirmation, you have that abracadabra type of energy where you connect with all things living and animals and humans and hybrids and others. So that's celestial energy, and most of them trust you. You know, they trust you and they trust your word because of the way that you move, and you have all connections. You're all the way connected, and that's what it is. That's why spirit wants you to act. You know, it's time for you to go ahead and get that castle and that new world going, and like I said, to balance these people out and to give them something to look forward to, because, you know, again, like I said, you're the nurturer, you're the leader, you're the person, you know, you totally know how to lead. I don't want to keep saying pack, because it's not just an animals, it's humans too. But like I said, you have energy and you have movement and you have things going on, and you got the world twice. So I feel like you're just leaving one world to control the other one. Or you're changing worlds for people. You're going to change the world for these new people coming in, and you're the master. So you mastered this. So like I said, you're heavily connected with source anyway. If you check out my last reading, and everything else is 1111, you got confirmation. There's currency here. There's movement here. There's big changes here, and you're gonna relieve some people of some anxiety, or anxieties. So, and help them tap into what they couldn't tap into. All right, so I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. I'm just going to leave you with this one for now, and I will get back to you guys later. 1313 as I'm leaving out. Have a good one. I return your energy to you. I love y'all.
Hit that bass line nice and slow. Ooh, yeah. Talk box singing, let the rhythm flow.